Hello, everybody, and a good day to you all. Today I'm talking about Miss Marvel Season 1, Episode number 3, Destined. In this episode here, a lot of things going down. We have the wedding of Amir and Taisha. They're getting married in this episode here. Also, a nice, cool dance sequence as well. And I really do like how they really are destroying how they're portraying this world. It's showing this other culture, this backgrounds, how the weddings go down, how the wedding ceremony is. I thought also quite beautiful. I really did enjoy that as well too. And seeing the dancing as well, it's very, very fun. You know it's going to get dark, but this is a great moment, very sweet, very touching to the show, because this whole thing is pretty much about family and watching Kamala learning how to use her powers and abilities as well too. And there are some things about the episode I didn't quite agree with. Like you have I did like the fact that you got to see him Cameron, who you got to be his mom, and also meet his people, and also find out what they are. Now they decided not to go with the whole alien route. They decided to go with like a supernatural type route because they made them all jinn, and they're from another dimension. But they did show the bangle with somebody who looked like they were blue. Now I don't know if they're going to try to connect to the Kree or trying to say that the Kree are magical as well too. I don't know what they're doing with that. But we found out that not only that they're not related, but her grandmother and them found a bangle, and there's two of them out there. Now, I don't know if these bangles supposed to represent like like Quasar and his bands that he had. Are they similar to that, or something else altogether? Okay, this is the way they're trying to people like slowly introduce Quasar in here. Maybe, I don't know, and his connection he has. Because his bands are very cosmic. They give him a very powerful. He can fly and all stuff like this as well too. But this right here is just one of the bangles. So imagine she had both of them, and how powerful would she be? And the power seems to be coming from inside, like I said, inside her as well too. So would she be able to do more things? She had both of them, and also since there is another one out there, who has it, and what are they doing with it? Are they going to introduce that into the picture as well too? That's very interesting. But the part that because you got Kamala learning where her people a lot of her comes from, and why she had the bang on the first place, and then that when she asked them point blank right then and there, are you going to take my bangle? And then there's people reassuring that they're not, and then the next scene has them saying they're going to take it from her and make her use it by force. It felt kind of forced a little bit. It wasn't a good setup to get to that point. Like we knew it was going to happen, but it's just that the step to get there didn't quite work for me. Because the thing though, it did lead to a cool fight scene. Watching all the jinn in action and what they're capable of doing, and what kind of weapons they can conjure up and make. I thought it was pretty cool. Also, you got to see a little bit of Cameron in action as well too. You didn't win, but it was good seeing the fight scenes as well. I really did enjoy that. Also, you had the fact that that Kamala still did not tell her parents what's going on, and she had opportunities to do so because her and her mother are having like a little rocky start because of the whole Avenger Con situation. But look like they slowly started to come things back, and you got her mom pretty much telling her that she's not alone, so that too she's going to be there for her, and blah blah blah. But then she finally got the opportunity to pretty much like bring her mom in and her family in what's going on with her life. She chose not to. Now I know she's trying to protect them for the dangers at the same time, but the thing is though, by them not knowing makes them even more danger, put them in more danger. And also her grandmother pretty much telling her she got to come down there. So how's she going to explain that? So you might as well tell them the truth. Sometimes the secret identity works, and sometimes it doesn't work. And I think this project for now it doesn't work because Kamala is so young. She needs her family to help support her through this situation. I'm happy that Nakia knows what's going on, but at the same time, I wish she pretty much told her too. The same time, as well as Bruno, because Bruno already knew from the start. I would be better if she pretty told her what was going on. Again, she had the opportunity to tell her what was happening while she was in the bathroom with her, but she chose not to. This secret, like I said, sometimes the secret identity works for certain people, but certain people it doesn't work for. And I think it doesn't work well for Kamala. I think she should because her family is so close and they are there for her. She should have told them the most. She should have told them shit that was going on with her, what's going on with the bango, how she got these new powers and abilities right now. Now I'm not saying her mother would have been fully on board with this because look like she pretty much struggled with something that is in her past, but least she understood what was happening, and she may have turned around and come around to her side if she just saw her in action and doing things, and they probably been a lot more prepared what was going on. Yeah. So overall, I'm still enjoying this show. I think each episode seems to get better and better and better. I really enjoyed this episode right here as well too. Like the fight scene, I thought it was done pretty well. And seeing Kamala in action, I thought it done quite well too. Because even though she was holding up a little bit, she wasn't like just beating everybody up, really. Because she's still learning how to use her powers and abilities, and it's still growing. I'm also kind of curious what would happen if she loses the bangle. Would the power still be inside her because it's been awakened already? And would it change, or would it be the same? I don't know. But overall, because at the same time, even though they're showing her with these new abilities, they also in the credits they still show Kamala Khan from the comic books and using her powers how it is in the comics. So are they slowly? It kind of reminds me of Daredevil from the Netflix show. The first season of Daredevil, you just saw him in the whole black, and we kept hoping he'd get his costume. He's gonna get his costume, and he finally doesn't get it until the end, until the final. Close to the end, you finally see him in the whole costume. He says, "Yeah." So I'm wondering, are these bangles like training wheels? Because they said the power comes from inside her, and so by her using this bangle constantly over and over again all the time, and when she finally does lose it, even though it's gone, she can still use the power because the power been inside her pretty much the whole time type situation. And will it be exactly this, like I said, the same, or will it change and grow? I don't know. But even though this show has some dark moments in here, it still managed to balance. Had the balance between the sweet and the niceness as well. Seeing her Kamala and her family, how they're coming together, celebrating this wedding as well, in this whole family dynamic. I really do enjoy that. So another great episode. Wasn't perfect, had some flaws in it, but I'm still looking forward to see where it's going to go from here and how this character is going to grow as a person. So leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode of Miss Marvel. If you haven't watched it, check it out for yourself. Hopefully you watch it, you will enjoy it. Have fun watching it too. If you my channel, like, hit the thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really do appreciate it. Also, links down below and show my social media. You want to follow it in there? I do appreciate that. Also to my store where you buy some things. I appreciate that too. Thank you. So like I always say, in my dreams and my life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.